What's going on YouTube? It's Wayne's Fishbowl coming at you with my 125 gallon, and we're going to talk about how to clean hang on the back filters. Here we go. Alrighty guys, this hang on the back filter is actually rated for only about a 50 gallon aquarium, but yet it cleans my 125 gallon system. It doesn't clean it efficiently because it's way, you know, it's not enough proper filtration, but I make it up with a lot of plants, and the plants take out a lot of the, you know, they filter the water themselves. So how we filter or clean our aquariums, and you can see the filter pads back there are just absolutely, camera's not doing justice, let me show you, absolutely disgusting. So the first thing we want to do is remove the lid, go over to our power source, turn the power off. Once we do that, just wait till everything's, you know, dripping out of there. So once we get that out of the way, and you can see the bio wheels, this is why it's not recommended for salt water, because you get this. It just turns bad and brown, and it gets detritus buildup. What you want to do, if you want to clean these things out weekly basis and wash them under some aquarium water, like so, what I would do is take this out, but you can see this is just really filthy. And what you would do if you wanted to keep that, what you could do is just put some aquarium water in the bucket and rinse it off with aquarium water. That way you don't kill your beneficial bacteria, and then put it back into your filter. Now, since that one is way overdue for cleaning, I'm not even gonna bother. I'm just gonna throw it away, but I am gonna keep this one in here, because if I remove all that bio load at once, it's going to be very bad. Nitrates and ammonia could spike up, and that could kill your fish, especially if you have a heavy bio load like I do. Now, what you want to do is go get your new filter cartridge and clean it out. You want to clean out and make sure it's not going to hurt it, but the activated carbon inside of there, you can see the powder is going to wash off, and it'll eventually settle, but it'll go into your aquarium, and you don't want that. And it will in the slightest amounts after you wash it, but it'll be unnoticeable. What you want to do is just wash it off and place a new one in there. Now, these filters can actually hold 4. I don't put 4 in there, I put 2. It's good if you can have a filter with at least 2 pads or a bio plate. That way you can, you know, remove the pads and not worry about it. But what I'm gonna do is within the next week or two, maybe 2 weeks probably, I'm gonna let this plate get seated, and then remove this other one and replace it with one of these others I got in a 3-pack. Now, it's cheaper if you get in a 3-pack. And here's some tips how you can conserve filter cartridges. Take them out every week and clean them up like I didn't. And what I like to do, instead of when I need to replace carbon, just cut a slot in there with your pocket knife or something, and just take a teaspoon of carbon, all depending on the size of your tank. For a 125, I put like 5 teaspoons in there, or I just fill it up to wherever I feel like. The more carbon you put in there, the more it's going to pull out tannins, odors, yellows. It's going to pull out nasty stuff, and it's going to help to filter your water better. Now, sometimes you have to watch out, because sometimes when the carbon gets used up, it will spit the stuff back out, and that can backfire on you, especially in a saltwater tank. Now, I could clean these things up, but just to show you guys what's going to happen, I don't want you guys to panic. Now that I turned my water off and I replaced that filter cartridge, I guarantee you some of this poop is going to get kicked back up into the aquarium. And yeah, it might be bad, but if the poop's in here, what difference is it going to make in here? And yeah, it's going to make a little difference because the beneficial bacteria is in there and it's working there the most, but there's beneficial bacteria in your tank too. And you can see already it's just pumping out nasty, and I mean foul substance. And you can see that one is just spitting water out. That one's not even doing it, because that one is so clogged up, and water's going to find the least hardest way to escape, and it found it. And that's by taking the route over there. And I'm going to have to figure out how to even this thing up, because right now that's a lot of water coming out of there, and I don't like that. I want to dispute it through both filter cartridges. I mean, that's not good at all. So definitely gonna have to fix that, because one, it doesn't look right. 2, the beneficial bacteria over there is not getting filtered through, and 2, all that splashing with these lights, these LEDs, that's not really good. I definitely want to minimize that splashing. But yeah guys, you can see my tank right now is just getting hammered by poop, pretty much, basically poop. I'm gonna do a water change anyways. I like cleaning the filter cartridges before you do a water change. That way when this stuff happens, you can just take your siphon hose, like I got right there ready. You can just take your siphon hose and suck it all back up when you do your water change. If I don't do mine tonight, I'll probably do it tomorrow. But that's pretty much that's all it is to it, guys, especially for hang on the back filter. Really easy. Maybe it'll make a difference if I put this over it. I don't know, we'll see. But it's really easy. Just make sure you don't remove all your bio load at once, because if you do that, you're going to set yourself up for disaster almost, because if you lose your beneficial bacteria all at once, it's going to wreak chaos in your tank. Now, your tank does have beneficial bacteria on the walls of your tank, on the plants, on the rocks, on the gravel, inside the dirt, inside the substrate, whatever it is. It's got the beneficial bacteria, but the beneficial bacteria is going to be concentrated where the most waste is at and most water flows through, and that's going to be in your filter. Either be hang on the back, sponge filter, canister, sump, whatever it is, it's going to be concentrated in your filtration unit the most. That's how you clean a filter, guys. Tell me what you think. If you need some help, let me know. Comment, rate, subscribe, share the video, thumbs up, favorite, all that good stuff. And if you guys need help, like I said, don't hesitate to ask. Later.